What up, YouTube? Today we're going to show you how to install a guts seat cover on your electric dirt bike. All right, we're going to show you how to do it nice and tight, wrinkle-free, and how it should look properly on your dirt bike. So let's get into this video and show you how it's done. All right, here's your quick and easy step-by-step tutorial guide. Step 1, get yourself a dirt bike. Step 2, go to Guts and pick out your seat cover. Step 3, get whatever tools required in order to remove your actual seat. Step 4, the fun stuff. So we got to remove this seat cover from this seat. All right, this one is currently held together by a million staples, so we got to get them off. So we got a flathead screwdriver and a set of pliers to basically peel all these out and just kind of throw them away. All right, so this is the extra stuff. We got ourselves a box/bucket, a staple gun, which you really don't need, but I'm gonna go ahead and say you need it. A staple gun, heavy duty with 1/4-inch staples, and a heat gun, and I'll explain in the next step why you need those. Step 5, Velcro straps on the underside of the seat. So we're gonna clean the bottom of the seat with a shop rag, microfiber rag, rubbing alcohol, whatever you got. Basically get this lip and edge nice and clean, all right? Because the way this Guts seat cover is gonna connect to the seat is through these Velcro straps. So Guts gives you these pre-cut Velcro straps. So obviously the back side, you peel off the backing, and it sticks to this actual seat, right? So once we get the backing peeled off and place all these 3M style Velcro pieces on the actual seat, all right, we're gonna tack in a couple staples and then move on to the next step. Step 6, getting the seat cover on the actual seat. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the nose, all right? So we're gonna basically take this seat cover, get the nose all nice and straight on the seat, and then do the tail, all right? Once we are happy with the placement, so the ribs are all nice and straight, we're going to heat it up with a heat gun so it's a little bit stretchier, all right? And then secure the sides, and hopefully we're gonna get out all those wrinkles and have a super nice tight seat. All right, I got the seat in between my legs, got my seat cover here. I'm gonna try to wrap the nose, all right, of this seat cover as best as I can underneath here, all right? So I'm kind of just pulling down and getting that Velcro to bite on here, all right? So once I got a good little bite, all right, let's go to the bottom, let's go towards that tail, and I really wanna just stretch this thing out there and get that bottom of the seat kind of over that lip, all right? I really don't want to have any of that stuff exposed. Here's a backside view of the seat. You can see the nose and the tail. I left the sides exposed. We have some cheap seat covers where you definitely have to heat them up in order to stretch the material to pull off the wrinkles, but this Velcro system is so nice, you honestly don't even need to heat it up, but because I said I'm doing it kind of just for fun. All right, I got the seat nice and warm, so I'm gonna start with the top of the nose. I'm gonna try to kind of pull both edges and just roll over the sides like so, all right? Once they're kind of rolled, work my way down. I'm just kind of just squeezing and rolling around. And then, oh my gosh, there's absolutely 0 wrinkles. This thing is amazing. All right, that had to be the easiest seat cover install on a dirt bike seat. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was doubting this Velcro system. I figured it might shift around or wouldn't be that tight, but when I tell you this was super easy, it's literally dummy proof. You literally just roll the edges, get it nice and straight, and you're done. It's literally that simple, all right? I'm gonna show you this seat compared to the other dirt bike seats I own and just show you like how much nicer this one is. I can tell you what, moving forward, the only seat covers that'll be on my dirt bikes are Guts, man. This is amazing. Shout out you guys, good job. All right, in case you wanted to see a comparison of seat covers, here we have the Guts versus the Amazon brand, all right? When I tell you this thing's a pain in the butt to line up and get straight and square, you can see obviously it shifted to the left when I was using the staple gun. That Velcro system is amazing, because if that happened, I just untuck the Velcro, retuck it in, and it's straight, all right? As you can see, this seat cover versus this seat cover, this might be their competitor. I mean, it's just way more grippy. Obviously, I can't show you that in this video. You can't feel it, but like, this is the more abrasive material, but I mean, it's just a night and day difference, all right? If you're trying to learn how to wheelie and you got a stock Surron seat or a Mantis or whatever bike it is and it's slippery, go ahead and get you a Guts, man. I mean, this is worth every penny, and I'm so happy I bought this thing. All right, that's how you install a Guts seat cover on your dirt bike, all right? Hopefully this information is useful and helps you in the steps of figuring out how to install that thing. Either way, next month, all right, right around the holidays, I'll be giving one of these away to a lucky subscriber. So if you're bored, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But either way, remember, life's short, buy a bike. Until the next episode, see you later. You know we gotta test out the seat and see if we can grip, right? Power power chasing. Oh yeah, I can lean back now. Sorry, I'm not like a power chaser guy, but man, the seat, my butt is gripped on there.